Mm. Well, would have I would have fucking given an Oscar-worthy performance.
Lilo, you're such a bitch.
God damn it.
All right. Well, before we get into the books themselves, because I'm very excited to talk about the books that we have to talk about. Since we were talking about Spider-Man and Justin being in the pitch for Spider-Man 4, something came out recently about Spider-Man 4. Uh,
Oh, here we fucking go.
um,
It's
so
just
it's
more
no
bad shit
secret.
news after bad shit news.
Well, it's no secret that Spider-Man 4 is going to come out eventually. I don't know if it's coming out in between Doomsday and Secret Wars or beforehand, but it is going to be released within the Multiverse saga. And like Justin, I was very like Justin and everybody who saw the movie, I was very excited for at the end of No Way Home. They set up Tom Holland Spider-Man to be kind of the Spider-Man we know, in New York, swinging around, doing his thing. The villains. I mean, you can watch our video, like what we hoped to see for Spider-Man 4, just that grounded kind of element. But the report is now that this film is going to be heavily utilizing the multiverse, where he's even going to be he's going to be traveling within the multiverse, um, Tom Holland Spider-Man. And I know how I feel, and I know how Justin feels, but I want you to tell the audience what you think about this idea.
I'll tell you what I think. It's probably like the dumbest damn thing that Sony could really do right now. Because here's the thing:
Hmm.
No Way Home. I mean, I guess you could say it's not, but at the same time, it practically was a multiversal film.
Yeah,
And like, come on, bro, like for something multiverse and shit like that, like leave that shit to Doctor Strange or fucking the Fantastic Four, bro. Like Spider-Man,
yeah,
you're like Sony's already doing that with Into the Spider-Verse. So like leave that shit for Miles, dude. Like for real. Like leave that shit for Miles, okay? Focus on Tom's Peter like doing the shit that we've been wanting him to do for a while now. Street level shit.
yeah, yeah. I mean, with this film, like but I really like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I really enjoy him. I know he's probably the most criticized of all the actors who play Spider-Man, which I think is
Oh
unfair
yeah.
just because, I think it's unfair because I think he does a really great job as the character. And I've been down with what they've been doing with him, especially since how No Way Home ended. He's on, that scene with him at the very end going on into New York during Christmas is
And
perfect.
that
It
suit,
is
bro. That
in that
suit.
suit, it's perfect. It is Spider-Man pure, and
It's not
I was
perfect,
very
dude. It's
disappointed.
not perfect. It's symbolic.
It is. It characterizes his version perfectly, I think. And
Well, here's how
yeah,
something here's how, in my opinion, like we got to that point. Okay. And this is gonna sound a little bit criticism, but it took Toby and Andrew seeing them in their fucking suits, like, and the energy that they kind of like gave for him to get to that point, Tom to get to that point.
hmm
Like literally, like he got the inspiration from both of them on
yeah,
the suit and the way how to act. Like fuck.
I love that. That's one of my favorite parts of that film is that like in each film he's had kind of a mentor. In the first film it's Iron Man, even though Iron Man is kind of like, screw
Yeah.
you. He wanted it to be Mysterio in the second film, but he had to kind of work his own way. And now in his darkest point, the person who's kind of the people who are really teaching him are him. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I love that. I love that. That's why I was so excited about the prospect of, hey, he's gonna do his thing. He's Spider-Man now in New York on his own. He's completely alone at this point. But now with the whole multiverse angle, I mean, you can still tell that story, and I understand why they're going in that direction to a certain extent. But I really wish the multiverse stuff for him would have been saved for like, Doomsday and Secret Wars, where it's appropriate, you know?
Specifically Secret Wars. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I get that we're in the multiverse saga and everything, but not everything that has come out within it is about that.
Yeah,
Like,
see, especially
you
with
know,
some of their big name characters.
yeah, Shang-Chi was not about that. Moon Knight, um, Miss Marvel, I don't think no, it wasn't really about that.
No, it
No,
wasn't really.
yeah, fucking some of yeah, a lot of stuff has actually. But those are
Indirectly,
some
some has.
examples. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I get it. But Spider-Man, I don't know. It's a real wait and see moment for me because they've bought some time. Marvel has bought some time with me because they've had a pretty good year, all things considered. Um, but it's a little disappointing, bro.
It's not that it's just disappointing, dude. It's just like what's pissing all of us off is uh Sony's listening to the money, bro, when they really should be listening to the fans, dude. And not
Yeah.
only that, but like the old rumors that we got, I think I don't know how long they were. That was like a year or a year and a half
Yeah, it
ago
might have been a year ago.
of it being like a street level civil war. Like that would have been fine for me, dude.
That would have been perfect.
Can you imagine that shit? Like street level shit. Uh, God.
Yeah. With Daredevil, I mean, dude,
And Jessica Jones, fucking
Jessica
Luke
Jones, I
Cage.
mean, the number one thing that most Spider-Man fans want to see is just Spider-Man and Daredevil together. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
that's
And
the ultimate team up. And
that would be amazing.
not only that, dude, but like here's the thing. They made a point when they were doing when they were showing up all of like the Spider-Man villains in No Way Home. Uh and not only that, but they were also showing us like, hey, you know what? There's a lot of villains that they've already done and stuff like that. So it, they kind of gave us like a little bit of a sneak peek that maybe Kingpin could be like Tom's equivalent to Green Goblin in this fucking universe.
Yeah, yeah,
And like, bruh,
as he
like
should be.
I can already imagine like just Kingpin and Tom and Spider-Man having like possibly one of like the best arguments, the best scenes, and the best fucking fights in the MCU.
Yeah,
I
no, that
can
would be
picture that.
that's the dream. That's the dream that we want. That is the dream that both Tom Holland and Vincent D'Onofrio want
Oh yeah,
because that's
dude,
that's the matchup. That's the matchup.
those guys geek the hell out.
Yeah, dude, those are two of the best MCU characters
Oh
right
hell
there.
yeah, dude. And if you
Yeah,
what's interesting about that is that they're both very conflicting sides of one another. One
yeah,
opposes the other greatly, okay? One is responsible while the other one is irresponsible. One wants to do follow shit by good standards, and the other one just wants to do whatever the fuck he wants, however he pleases, and he doesn't care who he has to sacrifice for it.
yeah. They both think they're doing what's best for their city, which is why the conflict between Matt Murdock and Fisk was so powerful in the Netflix show. And it looks hopefully it looks like that energy is going to be transferred into Born Again. Um, you know, which I am excited for. I am excited for. You know what I mean? The street
Born
level shit.
Again
That's
is
where
gonna be
Marvel.
fucking crazy,
That's where
dude.
it lives. No, yeah, for sure. I
You know
hope
what?
that
I'm not gonna lie to
they do
you.
that.
I feel like I know what's gonna happen. Oh, sorry.
In what?
Okay. This is just a theory, but here's the
In
thing.
in Born Again or Spider-Man
Yeah,
4?
Born Again. Nothing like related to like, oh, this is gonna happen and shit like that in the show. What I'm thinking
Okay.
is Sony is gonna pay attention to this shit, and then once the season finale of Born Again comes out, uh, then they're really gonna like look at that, and then they're gonna probably rethink like, oh fuck, yeah, you know what? No, I think this shit has to be a street level fucking movie. We can't. No, if we do that, if we do what we want to do, we're really gonna screw over the fans, fucking
Oh
big
man, I hope
time.
so. I hope so. I hope they have the foresight to say, "Hey, listen," because Born Again is going to be a big show, you know?
Oh yeah, dude. And
Um,
it's not just
I
that.
hope so.
It's just like Daredevil and like Spider-Man. Like that's a duo you can't fuck up. Like that big, dude.
I
Like
think they know that. I think they know
That's your
that.
money bagger right there, dude.
Well, seeing that Charlie Cox was in No Way Home, I mean, they first of all, they set it up. You know what I mean? They set up that pairing. And remember back when No Way Home came out, I think the same week as that film came out, the Hawkeye episode came out where they showed
Yeah,
Kingpin. You know what I mean? So I think they know how to position it. I hope this multiverse shit. I hope that's just smoke, to really
I'm
distract
hoping that
everybody.
it's just a fucking
You know?
rumor, like to
Yeah.
to get fans like really riled up. But then like we get the fucking news that it's not, and then we're just like, oh, okay, well then we're chill.
Yeah, because my main worry, and I might even expand on this in a different video, but my main worry for Spider-Man 4, if it is multiverse oriented, like Tom is traveling through the multiverse and he's meeting up with Toby and Andrew again. Um, m- my main worry is that this will be the opportunity, but like the beginning of the end, as it were, for Tom's run as Spider-Man, and they will introduce a variant, like a Miles Morales, to replace him. That
Mm.
is my main worry because, for obvious reasons, because I think Tom is great and I want him to stick
I
around
feel
for as
like,
long as he can.
see, here's
And
the thing.
I know he's expressed wanting to be done soon, but I don't want him to go out this way. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
No, I don't want that. I want it to be a nice grounded trilogy where he does his thing, or he is Spider-Man. He becomes that character and then introduce Miles later on. You don't have to do it through the fucking multiverse. It's
Yeah,
done.
dude, because
When Deadpool says it's done, it's done.
yeah. Like dude, like this trilogy, you could really make this trilogy like the best trilogy like in the history of fucking Spider-Man, okay? Like you have all your fucking chess pieces, fucking do it, okay? Uh,
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Spider-Man Civil War would have been fire.
oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, um, the idea of it being what's it called? Like multiverse oriented. You mentioned it before. You think that's a Sony idea or a Marvel idea?
No, dude. I think it's 100% a fucking Sony idea. I don't think it's Marvel 100%.
You think Marvel would prefer to do a like a grounded Spider-Man
Oh
story?
yeah, dude. I wholeheartedly believe that because Marvel originally before No Way Home, that's when, Marvel and Sony they just decided to separate for a while.
Yeah.
Marvel wanted it to be like a street level fucking story, but no, Sony wanted this, Sony wanted that. They were
Yeah.
only paying attention to the fact that Far From Home made 1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
And here's the thing, Marvel, they know what the fuck they're doing, dude. Especially when they added that, Matt Murdock cameo in
Yeah.
in No Way Home because they want to do that. They want to lead it to where Tom he does his thing. He becomes Spider-Man, not through the multiverse, through fucking New York.
No, yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I don't want to see Tom with Toby and Andrew so soon. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
something that should remain special and saved for like I would imagine Secret Wars. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Secret Wars.
Don't cheapen it.
That's where it would be more impactful for
Yeah,
them. Like Secret Wars, like that's the only way you can do it after No Way Home. Like that's the only way you could really do it. It
yeah,
makes no sense prior to do it like elsewhere. I'm pretty sure fucking Toby and Andrew, they're probably like revolting of what Sony probably fucking thinks. Like they're probably telling them, like, "Are you out of your fucking minds?
We
What's wrong?"
just did this.
Yeah, we just fucking did this. What, you expect me to put on the suit again? I'm not putting on the suit again until Secret Wars. And then they fucking
Fuck
recast
you.
them.
Exactly. They Leonardo DiCaprio Spider-Man. um, yeah, no, that's insane. I'm really hoping for the best for this film because I like Tom a lot as Spider-Man. And what do you think is more likely for the post-credit scene of this Spider-Man 4 film? What do you think is most likely? A Toby and Tom appearance leading into Secret Wars, or an appearance from Miles Morales from Across the Spider-Verse?
I mean, I guess I would be surprised by either of them.
Hmm.
However, I'm not gonna lie, I would kind of want like something that's, kind of something that kind of like, makes a lot more sense, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Uh don't get me wrong, both of those sound pretty damn cool. Don't get me wrong. Uh but I personally thing I told you about a long time ago to
Which one?
I think it was Amazing Spider-Man issue number 2 where he meets the Fantastic Four for the first
Oh
time.
yeah. Yeah.
That would be a pretty dope post-credit scene where like
Yeah.
Reed and the others uh multiversal anomaly fucking Peter Parker, they're like, who's this guy? I'm Spider-Man. We don't have a Spider-Man. It's
Yeah.
just Pedro Pascal.
Who are you?
Who are you?
What's a Spider-Man?
What's a Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. If the Fantastic Four showed up. I mean, I hope to God the post-credit scene is not Daredevil. I would want that to be the co-lead, you know what I mean? Like I would
Oh
want
yeah.
Daredevil to be in the film actually, but you
You know
know,
what? We'll see.
we'll
We'll
see.
see. I mean, if Marvel can pull something out of their ass like they did with Daredevil Born Again, then fuck it. I then hopefully they'll cook with this one.
Yeah. Well, I guess the lesson here would be just be cautiously optimistic and watch our video about Spider-Man 4 in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where Justin is the Scorpion and I'm Peter Parker.
That too.
Just watch it. You'll probably your anger will lessen after watching
Subside.
it.
Your anger will subside.
Yeah. You'll turn into Venom.
Fuck.